All right. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook. Today we're doing today today we are doing Game 5 of the NBA Season 4 2018. I'm online coach Big Kurt Lloyd Green. I'm going to be coaching the Philadelphia Sixers. We're at Milwaukee Bucks. So this should be a real good game. We come into this game 1-3. Um, Milwaukee Bucks season record would be, what is their season record? 2-1. All right, so they're definitely on a uphill movement. We're on a downhill movement, trying to get back in the season. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. Also, check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From downtown Milwaukee, tonight it's the hometown Milwaukee Bucks taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. And away we go. To Adetokunbo. The jumper's off the mark.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Ben Simmons with the rock. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Oh, emphatic slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Bucks have it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
Oh, big finish at the rim. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Inside, he scores.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Simmons. slams it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
With another basket there.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
Right down Broadway, 4-2.
This guy has posted 12 triple-doubles in his first full rookie year. That's his second most by any rookie in NBA history while leading his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But how about this? When's the last time we said the most effective player maybe in the league has a glaring weakness? He was 0 of 11 from the three-point line for the entire year, did not make one three-point shot. And how about free throws? He shot 56% from the free throw line. You know who shot better? Dwight Howard and DeAndre Jordan. But with all that being said, this young man still finds himself in a position to be one of the most dominant players in NBA history.
And count the basket.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Count the basket inside.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Oh, whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Philadelphia.
Middleton. Bledsoe. Yes, tough shot. It's got to go up to go in.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Simmons to Embiid. Scores from the post. Bledsoe at the basketball. 14-10 the score. Middleton to Bledsoe. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First try, no good. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Bledsoe. Add 2 points to the board.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
It's in the hands of Philadelphia. Driving right to the basket. Off the mark. Surprised he took that one.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Off the assist.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Bledsoe. And scores on the step back.
Did you see the distance between him and the defender? You could pretty much put a department store between the two.
Prices coming down. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Mixing things up. hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
For the Milwaukee Bucks, number 8, Matthew.
Gets off the three. At the buzzer. It's good. And the foul. And he's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
But did you see on that three-point shot, did you see him slightly kick his legs out? By kicking his legs out, the defender runs into the legs, there's contact. That's how you get a 4-point play potentially.
Plus a free throw on that trip. Now a three at the buzzer, and it's off the rim. Came so close to draining that one from 3/4 court, but that'll do it for this opening period. 1 quarter down. The Bucks with the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only 1 quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the three, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe. Screen coming. Goes to the left side. Bledsoe. 4-3. Steps out and hits.
And Ed, when you have 7-footers roaming the perimeter who shoot over 40% from the three-point line, why take twos?
All 5 can shoot it at any given time. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Bledsoe. Has a chance, buries it on the catch and shoot.
No fading on that shot, strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Fultz into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Fultz. Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Bledsoe. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, stays out.
Yeah, if I'm the teammate of that guy that just got scored on, I'm telling him on my way back down the floor, look, I appreciate you being there, but I need you to really be there. I need you to be more engaged and give more effort on the defensive end. That's the only way we're going to win this game.
Shot from the lane, won't go. Oh, he blocked it.
Just incredible timing on that slot.
Redding to McConnell. Lays it up and in. Now a whistle. And we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. changes coming from both sides right now. Antetokounmpo. Embiid says not this time.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Embiid. Doesn't get the bounce.
Here's a message to the defender. I know you're here physically, but I have zero clue where you are mentally. You have to contest a shot. That's what defense means.
To Embiid. And count the basket inside.
Can we take a second to talk about the most gregarious personality in the NBA? We don't trust in the process. No. We're beyond the process. Joel Embiid has emerged as this generation's Shaquille O'Neal, and he's done it in a variety of ways. He's a dominant big who doesn't shy away from the physicality of the game. Probably the reason why he was up for Defensive Player of the Year. And also, he has a personality that baits you into a conversation, whether you like it or not, and he's pretty hysterical. This kid is going to be a star in the league for years to come, and you better pay attention to what he has to put down.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Simmons brings the ball up court. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Lopez. Oh, straight down the middle for 2.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Simmons missed that one. The defender was all over him.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know to scout him.
In the front court comes Simmons. Final minute, first half. Runner's good there.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Antetokounmpo. To Bledsoe. Bledsoe shot misses. To Redick. Fires the 3. Rebound taken by Milwaukee. Bledsoe with it up top. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Knocks it down from mid-range. Sixers have the basketball. And one. Embiid, good through the contact. And going to the line for a chance at a 3-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Giannis in control of the basketball. His guys can hold for the final shot. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
First half comes to an end. It's the Sixers out in front.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The 76ers are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities, That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Bucks are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting. And it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. These are the guys getting buckets for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Simmons has already put together a pretty nice highlight reel for himself, and that's just after 1 half of basketball. He did a lot of scoring, and it probably won't stop anytime soon. These are the top plays from the opening half.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
It's Ben Simmons controlling the offense.
Defense, let's go!
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw, good. Caps off the three-point play. The lead is 4. Bledsoe with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. With the flush, taking on all comers.
Giannis reminds me of Kevin Durant, and obviously their relationship has evolved even to the point where publicly KD gave him advice, and that was to play for himself. You think about the similarities, KD playing at OKC before he left for a bigger market in Golden State could be similar to the fate that of Giannis. But Giannis is a guy born of Nigerian parents, from Greece, loves small market towns, has a crack in his cell phone, likes to push a shopping cart down the aisle like anybody else. But it doesn't matter because the lights can shine bright for wherever Giannis decides to play.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Sixers control. Probing the defense. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
As a rookie last year, Ben Simmons averaged 16 points a game and posted 12 triple-doubles, the second most by any rookie in NBA history. Or was last year really his rookie year? We can debate that one later.
Embiid to Redick. Inside, he scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Missed that one. His coach cannot be a happy camper.
Ooh, someone's been working on their game in the offseason. But let's not get carried away.
The assist from number
Bucks in control of the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. Middleton. To Adetokunbo. To Middleton. Curling inside. Adetokunbo, hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Simmons to Embiid. It goes down.
Joel Embiid looking to take his game to a completely different level after working out with one of the best trainers in the league this offseason. An all-star for the first time last year, averaging 23 points. Safe to say, no longer trust the process. Joel Embiid is the process.
Covington. The drive right to the basket. And draws the foul.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw.
I like that. Entering the game for the Bucks, number 13, Malcolm Brogdon.
2 for 2 on that trip. The Bucks at the controls. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. To Brogdon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleared out by Embiid. Oh, the touch at the rim. Counted. Bledsoe with it up top. His guys down 11. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Simmons. Beyond the arc for 3. Giannis grabs the board. Bledsoe at the basketball. His guys down by 9. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Simmons with it. His team up by 7. Chandler's shot off the mark. Giannis with it up top. They trail by 7. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Has a look. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
You know, I'm going to say something that people probably won't like, but guess what? I don't care. I'm already crowning Ben Simmons as a top 5 playmaker in the league. His first true season, he had 18 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. He could finish around the rim and make everybody else around him look great. There's no doubt about it. He has all the ingredients to be the heir to the throne.
Philadelphia with the basketball. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter.
Visit our team website for more details.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Brogdon to DiVincenzo. Middleton to DiVincenzo. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. Middleton. It's no good. Great defense.
If I just scored a bucket like that, oh, you can be sure we're running that play the next possession, the possession after that, and the possession after that. We call that exploitation time.
Embiid says not this time.
Just incredible timing on that swap.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. That ends the third quarter, and a great start for the 76ers. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Bucks at the controls. Adetokunbo to Brogdon. Driving right to the basket. And a chance coming up at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Misses the first.
Focus here. Need one time. Here we go.
And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one. Simmons into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead. Bucks basketball. Here comes the screen. Takes stock of the floor. Bledsoe to Adetokunbo. Trying to cash in, and he scores. Unguardable, Jet.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Simmons to Covington. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended. Covington's a tough matchup. The drive right to the basket. From the painted area, won't go down.
You know, everyone gets lucky from time to time. You played the probability game perfectly on that possession.
That's the shooter's mentality. Stays with it after the miss.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Giannis in control of the basketball. The deficit now up to 13. Markelle Fultz to Embiid. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Milwaukee with the basketball. Bledsoe. Great feed. Sets it up. Blocked by Embiid.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout called by Milwaukee as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Giannis for two. Antetokounmpo can't connect.
If I'm the player that just missed that shot, just because you're open doesn't mean you need to shoot. You can put the ball down on the ground and drive to the rim.
Won't go down. To Middleton. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. Ben Simmons with the rock. To Embiid. Redick. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Curling inside. It's good for two. Double teamed. Why not?
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Giannis with it up top. The deficit now up to a dozen. Knocked loose. Taken by the Sixers. Goes to the right side. Redick, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Giannis in control of the basketball. Trailing by 14. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
This offseason was the summer of Giannis. He discovered so much about the American culture, even some of the sweets. And I see his game has gotten even sweeter.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Philadelphia as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter.
Space is limited, so you must act soon. Visit our team website for more details.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Redick. Simmons to Embiid. The pass set it all up.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Giannis for two. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. Simmons with a shot. That won't go.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
To Simmons. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Middleton to Lopez. Knocked up and a putback slam. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball.
Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Oh!
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Inside, he scores.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Lets it fly from long range. Can't connect. To Brogdon. Great feed. Middleton. Smart tactics. Moves in for the higher percentage shot.
To all the fantasy players out there, how do you not take a guy like Chris Middleton? He gets you points, rebounds, assists every night. And, by the way, he's second only to LeBron James in total minutes played last year.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2, Milwaukee.
One free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Now the Bucks going to signal for a timeout. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Bledsoe. He took the bait, and he hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line. Adetokunbo. Shot misses there for Adetokunbo. Jumper's good. Gets off a 3 at the buzzer. The Sixers are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The 76ers got the win in a nail-biter. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored. For the Philadelphia 76ers, the Bucks just couldn't close this one out. And even though they shot so well from the field, I bet they're only thinking about the shots they missed. This was a tough game to lose. Check out the leading scores for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Game track. Assists.
The teams in this matchup did a great job of moving the ball and keeping the game flowing. It was the sort of action fans love to see, and I definitely enjoyed it myself. The unselfish play made for a great game.
Player of the game.
Simmons put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped, and when he realized he was in the zone, he just took it to another level. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Milwaukee Bucks. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.